Okay, very good morning, children. Welcome to the second year botany English medium. Yesterday class we discussed about the one of the important topic, especially mechanism, especially role of macro and micronutrients. Okay. In today's class we are going to discuss first one of the small topic, same continuation, second chapter, mineral nutrition. Mineral nutrition. Mineral nutrition. Mineral nutrition. Mineral nutrition. Okay. Mineral nutrition. Today small topic we have to discuss. Then after we are going to discuss a detailed information of the nitrogen metabolism, which is very important. First we are going to discuss one small topic, mechanism of absorption of elements. Mechanism of absorption of elements. Mechanism of absorption of elements. But what is the mechanism for absorption of elements? Okay. So here the process of absorption can be demarcated into two phases. There are two phases there. Absorption of the elements. How the elements are absorbed. So the process of absorption can be demarcated with two phases. But what is the first phase? Second phase. In first phase especially, there is rapid intake of ions into the outer space of the cells. Absorption of elements can be takes place with the help of two phases. In this first phase, there should be rapid intake of ions into the outer space of the cells. Rapid intake of ions. In first phase, there should be rapid means very fast. Rapid intake of ions in outer space of cells. Outer space of cells. Into the outer space of cells. Outer space of cells. Outer space of cells, that is apoplast. That is the apoplast method. That is apoplast method. Apoplast. Okay. But what is second phase? Mechanism of absorption of elements. The elements are mainly absorbed with the help of two phases. In the first phase, rapid intake of ions into the outer space of the cells. Okay. Mari, in the second one, apoplast, through the apoplast. Mari, in the second phase, especially the uptake of ions slowly into the inner space of the cells. Okay. Second one, slowly. Okay. So the ions takes place. Okay. Slowly uptake of ions. Slowly uptake of ions into inner space of cells. Into inner space of cells, that is called symplast. Okay, this is passive. Apoplast is a passive process. This is active process. This is active process. This is passive process. So here you can see rapid means fastly intake of ions into the outer space of cells through apoplast. That apoplast, symplast we discussed in first chapter detail. Okay, rapid intake of ions into the outer space of the cells, that is apoplast method. Slowly uptake of ions into the inner space of the cells, that is symplast. So apoplastic method is passive, symplastic method is active. And one more thing here you can remember. So with the help of these two processes, apoplastic method, symplastic method. In apoplast, the ions are uptake into the inner space of the cells. In symplast, the ions slowly uptake into the inner space of the cell. Okay. So the movement of ions is called flux. The movement of ions we called flux. The inner movement of ions are called influx. The inner movement of ions are called influx. The outer movement of ions are called efflux. Actually, the movement of ions are called flux. Inner movement of ions are called influx. Outer movement of ions are called efflux. So this is about the mechanism of absorption of the elements. Okay. This is the mechanism of absorption of elements. Important topic only this one. Next, important topic on continuation. Next important topic, metabolism of nitrogen. Metabolism of nitrogen, which is very important. Metabolism of nitrogen. Metabolism. Metabolism of nitrogen. Nitrogen metabolism. Metabolism of nitrogen. Okay. So especially in this metabolism of nitrogen, you may discuss detailedly, especially nitrogen cycle. Now, what is nitrogen cycle? What is nitrogen cycle? Okay. What is nitrogen cycle? What are the steps are there in nitrogen cycle? Everything we are going to discuss now. Nitrogen fixation, everything we are going to discuss now. Especially, I am drawing the flowchart now. Nitrogen fixation, nitrogen cycle. So first, atmospheric nitrogen. Atmospheric nitrogen. Okay, atmospheric nitrogen. Atmospheric nitrogen. How this nitrogen is fixed? Biological nitrogen fixation. Biological nitrogen fixation. And industrial nitrogen fixation, electrical nitrogen fixation, and denitrification. First, biological N2 fixation. Okay, biological N2 fixation. Okay, biological N2 fixation. Next, industrial. Industrial nitrogen fixation. Next, electrical nitrogen fixation. Okay. So after the fixation of nitrogen, the nitrogen is converted into ammonia in soil. The ammonia and also nitrite and also nitrate and nitrate. nitrate and nitrate. So here in soil, okay, so these nitrates are uptake by the plants that are converted into plant biomass, okay, and these are the animals which eat plants, these converted into animal biomass, plant biomass, after animal biomass, so then after the death of these plants and animals, which is called decaying biomass, okay, so again this is converted into ammonia by the process of ammonification. Again it is converted into ammonia by the process of ammonification. Okay, by the process of ammonification. Okay, by the process of ammonification. Okay, this is the nitrogen. This is the nitrogen cycle. Okay, now we are going to discuss the nitrogen cycle with the detailed information. So first, apart from carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen is the most prevalent. Nitrogen is the most important element in living organisms. Not only carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen is also one of the prevalent, means very important element in living organisms. So nitrogen is a constituent. Nitrogen is a component of proteins, amino acids, vitamins, hormones, enzymes. In these, the nitrogen is one of the main important component. So plants compete with microorganisms for the limited nitrogen that is available in the soil. Soil contain only limited nitrogen. So for that limited nitrogen, plants compete with microorganisms. Plants compete with microorganisms for the little amount of the nitrogen is available in the soil. So for that plants compete with microorganisms. Okay, so the nitrogen is a limiting factor in the agriculture and natural ecosystem. So the nitrogen is a limiting factor. Okay, so that's why the nitrogen is a limiting nutrient in both natural and agriculture ecosystems. Limiting nutrient, because only less amount of the nitrogen is present in the soil. So for that plants compete with microorganisms for limiting of for a small amount of the nitrogen is available in the soil. So that's why the nitrogen is limited nutrient in agriculture and natural ecosystem. It is a limiting nutrient for both natural and agriculture ecosystem. So but nitrogen exists But what is the form of the nitrogen? Nitrogen exists in the form of, in this form only nitrogen will exist. But what is the form? Two nitrogen atoms are joined with very strong covalent bond. Two nitrogen atoms are joined with very strong covalent bond. Two nitrogen atoms here there, NN. These two nitrogen atoms are joined with a very strong covalent bond, triple bond here. Okay. So what is nitrogen fixation? What is nitrogen fixation? What is nitrogen fixation? What is nitrogen fixation? Nitrogen fixation means the process of conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogen oxides. The process of conversion of atmospheric nitrogen N2 is converted into nitrogen oxides, either NO3 or NO2 or NH3. That is called nitrogen fixation. The atmospheric nitrogen is converted into simple forms, nitrogen oxides. Nitrogen oxide means here nitrate, nitrite and ammonia. So the process of conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into simple forms, that is called nitrogen fixation. But in nature, how the nitrogen fixation process is carried out with the help of especially lightning. At the time of lightning, at the time of lightning, some amount of the nitrogen is converted into nitrogen oxides, and ultraviolet radiations. At the time of ultraviolet ultraviolet radiations also, they can convert the atmospheric nitrogen into simple forms in nature. One is lightning, another one is ultraviolet radiation. Because of these two processes, the atmospheric nitrogen N2 is converted into simple forms. Okay, that is called nitrogen fixation. Especially in other processes also there. Industrial combustion process. Industrial combustion process also, they can convert the atmospheric nitrogen into simple forms. Industrial combustion, that is industrial nitrogen fixation. And forest fires also. Automobile means motor vehicle exhaust. Automobile exhaust, motor vehicle, from the motor vehicle they are releasing some particles. Automobile exhaust and power generating plants, electricity generating plants. These are also sources of atmospheric nitrogen oxides. Okay, one is industrial combustion, second one is forest fires, third one automobile exhaust, fourth one power generating plants. These are all the sources of atmospheric nitrogen oxide sources. Nitrogen oxide sources. Here atmospheric nitrogen is converted into some biological process. This is called biological nitrogen fixation. Some of the atmospheric nitrogen is converted into simple forms with the help of industrial process, industrial nitrogen fixation, electrical nitrogen fixation. Because of this some process, biological, industrial, chemical, electrical, because of this process N2 is converted into ammonia, nitrites or nitrates. So that is nitrogen fixation. So compound nitrogen is converted into simple forms. N2 is converted into the simple forms. That is biological nitrogen fixation through biological nitrogen fixation, or through industrial nitrogen fixation, or through electrical nitrogen fixation. Okay. So because of this process, nitrates, ammonia are released. Ammonia, nitrates are formed. So these are absorbed by the plants. These are absorbed by the plants. By using these nitrates, the plants these are absorbed by the plants and converted into, by using these nitrates are converted into the production of amino acids, proteins, vitamins, enzymes in the plant body. So these constitute organic nitrogen. This type of the nitrogen is called the nitrogen which is present in the plant body. the nitrates which are absorbed by the plants and is converted into amino acids, proteins, vitamins, enzymes, hormones. So that type of these constitute the organic form of nitrogen. So that type of the nitrogen is called organic nitrogen. Organic nitrogen. So that type of the nitrogen is called organic nitrogen. So nitrates are absorbed into the plants. By using these nitrates are converted into amino acids, proteins, vitamins, enzymes in plant body. So that type of the nitrogen is called, the converted form of the nitrogen is called organic nitrogen. Okay, they are in plant biomass, in plant weight. Organic biomass, the biomass is increased because of the absorption of the nitrates. The nitrates are converted to produce amino acids, vitamins, enzymes, hormones. So whenever the animals eat the plant, the organic nitrogen is also entered into the animals. Okay, whenever the animals eat the plants, this organic nitrogen is passed into animals. That is useful for production of animal biomass. So this type of the process is called assimilation, absorption. Okay, nitrates are absorbed by the plant, in plant that are converted into organic nitrogen. Whenever the animals are eating the plants, the organic nitrogen is converted into, transferred into animals. So both plants and animals, they can absorb nitrates. So that type of the process is called assimilation. Okay. So Mari, assimilation. Whenever the plants and animals are die, these organic nitrogen is converted into ammonia. Again, this organic nitrogen is converted into ammonia. The process is called ammonification. Whenever the plants and animals are die, already organic nitrogen is there. In plants and animals, organic nitrogen is there. Whenever the plants and animals are die, that is nothing but decaying process. These are decaying process. Whenever the plants and animals are die, decompose. That is called decaying biomass. So whenever the plants and animals are die, this organic nitrogen is converted into again ammonia by the process is called ammonification. Okay, already your ammonia is formed. The process is called ammonification. Organic nitrogen is converted into ammonia from the dead plants and animals. That is called ammonification. So some of the ammonia evaporates into the atmosphere, but most of the ammonia is converted into nitrites and nitrates. How the nitrites or nitrates are converted? Okay, see here you can see ammonification means organic nitrogen is converted into ammonia is called ammonification. Some ammonia is evaporates into the atmosphere, but most of the ammonia is converted into nitrites and nitrates. Further one equation is there. Further one equation is there. Okay, ammonia is converted into first. Ammonia is oxidized with the help of bacteria. The bacteria name Nitrosomonas. With the help of the bacteria name Nitrosomonas. With the help of the Nitrosomonas bacteria, ammonia is oxidized. The ammonia is converted into nitrite. Then nitrites are oxidized. The nitrites are converted into nitrate. The nitrites are oxidized. The nitrates are converted into nitrate with the help of the bacteria name Nitrobacter. Okay, with the help of the Nitrobacter, with the help of the Nitrobacter the nitrites are converted into nitrates. So this type of the process is called nitrification. The nitrification is carried out with the help of the bacteria, that is called, these are bacteria, these are chemoautotrophs. So this process is called nitrification. Okay, ammonia is converted into nitrites with the help of the bacteria Nitrosomonas. Nitrates are converted into nitrates with the help of Nitrobacter bacteria. This total process is called nitrification. This total process is called nitrification. This total process is called what? Nitrification. Okay, these bacteria are chemoautotropic bacteria. Mari here ammonia is converted into nitrate, nitrate is converted into nitrate. Again, these nitrates are converted into atmospheric nitrate. Again, these nitrites, these soil nitrites are reduced into nitrogen. Okay, these soil nitrates are reduced into nitrogen. The process is called denitrification. Denitrification means that is completely opposite to the nitrification. What is nitrification? Finally, in nitrification we got nitrates. But what is denitrification? Nitrates are converted into atmospheric nitrogen. NO3 is converted into N2. That is called denitrification. The denitrification is carried out with the help of the bacteria. Two bacteria are there, denitrifying bacteria. One is Pseudomonas, another one is Thiobacillus. Pseudomonas, one is Pseudomonas, another one is Thiobacillus. Okay, with the help of Pseudomonas, Thiobacillus bacteria which are present in the soil, the nitrates are converted into atmospheric nitrogen. The process is called denitrification. So this is the nitrogen cycle simply. So this is about the nitrogen cycle with the detailed information. Okay, once again here you can see first what is nitrogen fixation. Two nitrogen atoms are strongly attached with covalent bonds. Okay, what is nitrogen fixation? Atmospheric nitrogen is converted into nitrogen oxide, that is called nitrogen fixation. Okay, nitrogen fixation. So how the nitrogen fixation, how the atmospheric nitrogen is converted into simple forms? First, biological process with the help of the bacteria, industrial process, electrical process, especially in nature, lightning process, ultraviolet radiation process also. Atmospheric nitrogen is converted into simple forms. Industrial combustion, forest fires, and exhaust of automobiles, power generating plants. Because of these all reasons, atmospheric nitrogen is converted into ammonia, nitrites and nitrates. First, these nitrates are absorbed by the plants. These are converted into amino acids, enzymes, vitamins, hormones in the plant body. This can constitute organic nitrogen. Whenever the animals eat the plants, this organic nitrogen is entered into the animal. After death and decomposing of these plants and animals, the organic nitrogen is converted into ammonia, that is called ammonification process. Okay. So ammonia then converted into nitrites and nitrates with the help of two reactions. First reaction, the ammonia oxidized and converted into nitrites with the help of the bacteria Nitromonas. Okay, nitrites. Ammonia first oxidized into nitrites. Then nitrites are oxidized into nitrates with the help of the bacteria Nitrobacter. Okay, this reaction is very important, you can remember. Nitrosomonas, Nitrobacter. So finally, ammonia is converted into nitrites. Nitrites are converted into nitrates. So this total process is called nitrification. These nitrification bacteria are all chemoautotrophs only. Okay. So whenever the nitrates are formed in the soil, again these nitrates are converted into atmospheric nitrogen. Again these nitrates are reduced into N2. This process is called denitrification. The denitrification is carried out with the help of a special bacteria, that is Pseudomonas and Thiobacillus. Okay, with the help of the bacteria Pseudomonas and Thiobacillus. So this is the cyclic nature of the nitrogen. Okay, from the atmosphere to soil, soil to plants. After the death of the plants and animals, again it can enter into the soil. From the soil, again it can enter into the atmosphere. So this always appearing in cyclic nature. So this is the detailed information of the nitrogen cycle. Tomorrow class we are going to discuss about the biological nitrogen fixation. Okay, thank you children.